I'm out here minding my business, filming my content. And somehow this person found a way to come for me and my appearance. The video they even commented on was to do with dating. I might be a child of God. Oh, absolutely. But Jesus is the one that loves you. I'm joking. I love them with the love of the Lord. So before I begin, I just want to clarify a quick 3 points. Number 1, for people out there who like to spread their negative energy and deflect their own state of unhappiness on others, this is just a small reminder that before you go leaving any type of derogatory comment, please remember that us creators have the ability to put you on blast. Number 2, despite what you guys might think, this is not a clapback video. If you've been around my channel, you know I'm all about encouraging, speaking life. So I have decided to use this person's negative energy to create some content, and that is your confidence. Let's be honest, guys, we see this type of behavior all the time. This is not anything that is new. If you guys think that this is the first derogatory comment I've had, you are sorely mistaken. This is one of many. You won't find these comments on my social platforms because I tend to delete the comments and block the user. If you're not coming with anything constructive, differing opinion to something that I've said, then granted. But when you're going to come and just come for me for the sake of it, nah, that one I'm not going to let it slide. I'm here for the people that are about the life that I am about. And if you are just coming to try and knock off peace and contentment, I'm not gonna lie, you're going to hit the road very, very quickly. That will be the last time that you ever see of me. Unless obviously you decide to create a new, you'd have to have a lot of time on your hands to be doing that sort of thing. Anyway, that one is between you and God. So what this person said is not anything that I haven't heard before. I have had this type of feedback from people all of my life. Yes, I was born with cleft lip and palate. Those comments used to affect me. But unfortunately for this particular user, you've caught me at the best point of my life. Because now, it doesn't matter what people say to me. I am proud of my appearance. I don't typically respond to people, like I just don't give it my energy. However, I am attempting to deal with any future keyboard warriors who feel it necessary, verbal abuse, personal attack, whatever you want to call it. In future, I'm just going to send the link to this video. And hopefully it will inspire them to make changes to their own lives. I am here to encourage you today. Never allow people to cause you to question who you are. Listen, all I can say is my cleft lip and palate is not going anywhere. And up until this point, I have actually undergone 7 surgical procedures from the point of my birth until I was about 19, I think. I have no intention of going back under the knife. The reason why I'm saying it's important to believe in your source, yeah, and to back yourself and to not take on board what other people say. If I was still at a point where I was self-loathing, right, because I've been there, if you guys see my stuff, you know. If this comment was left when I was at that stage in my life, it would have hit different. I'd become concerned about how I look. I want to stay away from the camera. I feel nervous, shy, timid. And so it could consequently knock me off the track and purpose that God has designed. I have a deformity and I wear it proudly. I can choose to be upset about it, cry about it, but it's not going to change the way that I look. Because this is me, this is how I come, this is my package. What I believe about myself ties into my perspective. What people say, listen, I just brush it off. It's not my issue, it's theirs. If you don't like how I look, you don't need to watch my stuff. Avoid me like the plague. That's it, finished. Because I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. When I see people leaving derogatory, and I've seen it on other people's pages, they might be saying something and then somebody will come and say something about the way they look, nothing to do with the content of the video. Like, why do you care so much? And that's the thing, this comment, right, bring it back on the screen, they're telling me something that I obviously know. I know that I have cleft lip and palate. To say maybe you should get the residual deformity fixed. Like for what? For you? I don't know you from nowhere. Why am I going to do that? People will say things about people. You take it to heart and then it starts to fester. You start to accept it as fact. I've written a blog post about this situation. Okay, if you guys want to read that after, I'll pop the link in the description below. I said this in my blog post. Imagine that I take these sort of comments to heart and I decided that I now want to go and do further reconstruction. And then it just so happens that when I do that, the surgery goes left. Yeah, because we know them things happen. We've seen it with people's BBLs and plastic surgery and stuff where it goes wrong. They end up on botched. Imagine that happened to me. I've tried to correct, and now I visually am worse off than before I decided to go and do that. Imagine the position that would put me in. And now I do hate myself. Now I'm really conscious. And all of that on behalf of somebody that I don't know. Yeah, nah. Don't let the opinions of people rock your world. Back yourself with your chest. Flaws, disability, deformity, whatever it is, don't let anybody throw you off from believing in the person that you are. If I complain and I'm unhappy and I say I want to do something, then fair enough, come give me the support. If I love it, you should love it for me. Working on yourself increases your self-confidence and your self-belief. When people come and say any type of negative, it's not going to hit you the way that they intend for it to. It should get to a point that if people hurl lemons in your direction, and the lemons being their insults and abuse, that you shred up that bad boy and you create the baddest lemon starter, lemon inspired entree, and the wickedest lemon dessert. So what they meant for evil, swung that bad boy round and turned it for good. Because that's the vibe that I'm on camera and off camera. If you're not coming with the optimism, I don't want to hear it. No, I don't. Ultimately, who is the architect of your life? Is it God or is it man? People can say what they want to say. You're not going to be able to shake me from my foundation of Christ and who he says I am. I am comfortable in my own skin. People are going to say what they want to say. You have to own who you are. And if other people don't like it, that is their problem. So to this person and to all those who want to come and follow in their path, yeah, hopefully not, but you never know, do we live on planet Earth? Just know that I will be continuing to mind my business. I'm not going to address this type of thing again, very unlikely, but I wanted to take the opportunity to encourage those people in my community. This guy said it perfectly when it comes to just doing you and minding your business.
One thing about me is I ain't never had to dim nobody light in order for me to shine. I'm a real standalone shiner no matter what. I ain't never got to say nothing negative, nothing belittling, nothing condescending about nobody in order for me to go crazy. I'm going to go crazy regardless. It was written.
Facts! I don't have time and I don't want to say distasteful things about other people. I'm not here to bring down the next person. Never. You will never catch me doing that. Nope. Similarly, I'm never going to have the time for people that want to do that towards me. Anyway, I want you to also excel in your own life. That's my prayer for people like this person. Cleft lip and palate is not going to stop what I'm doing. And if you feel like there are things about you that actually can be worked on, work on those things and start to elevate your confidence. And if it's something that you can't really do anything about, own that bad boy, like with your chest. Do not allow people to draw you out of character, to dictate how you feel, what you think about yourself. Be on your own wave and your own vibe. Simple.
It's a bright new day. You're here with your girl, Miss Annie J. I'm gonna give them what they want, cause I came to slay. And nothing's ever gonna take my joy away. I'm about that life.